Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com, and today I'm going to show you some charts from the 28th report of this year. As usual, always the ones that there were large changes or great COT extremes. But for those viewers who are new to COT or commitments of traders, just check out our guide video to the weekly review or the more detailed what is COT analysis, or you can actually check out our on COT page at COTbase.com. Okay, let's get started and check the changes in commercials positions as usual. There we go. We have lumber on top with a 47% change. Let's just have a look at that. We can also see that in lumber we've got pretty often these large changes. So I'm just going to show you the chart and everybody decide what to do. One thing's for sure, in the past roughly 1 year, large speculators were close to zero line, so it's difficult to decide where the trend is heading, but that's one thing. Moving on to the sugar market, where we had a 21% change. Let's just have a look at that market. Not long ago we had an extreme situation, had its effect, prices went up. Now we're seeing a pretty large sell-off from commercials, moving from roughly about 70,000 contracts short to more than 100,000 contracts short. So we could actually see short rebounds. But in the longer term, I do think that this extreme, which was a couple of weeks ago, could have its effect and prices could actually go even higher from here. Oats, 16% change. Let's have a look at that market. Let's open the 5-year chart. There we go. So, well, if you look at this point over here, I'm showing you commercials were at such extreme levels and they had an effect on the prices. If you look at this trend line roughly over here, we've broken that, so I don't know if this would be the same situation as here. It could actually go even to more extreme levels, so I'm not going to advise anything on this market. But moving on to the COT extreme and large speculators, let's just have a look at that. Okay, natural gas still on top. We had it in our previous report as well. But I'm just going to open the chart for you and let's have a look at that market. Looking at this chart, I still feel potential upwards. Small speculators are still relatively neutral, so not at extreme levels. We're going to be looking at this market in the upcoming weeks. The Chicago wheat, we had a 73 report extreme there. Let's have a look at that market. Okay, so this I think could be considered one of the most interesting markets this week because of the fact that this price movement was pretty intense and commercials are becoming really extreme about the market. They're selling it pretty roughly, so I would be expecting shortly a good opportunity for a sell. I'm not sure whether or when. I mean, nobody can tell that, but definitely if you look at the chart over here, we're going to have some pretty good resistance levels not far. So that's an interesting market there. I think that's going to be all for this week. I'm not going to continue with any other markets, but you're free to check them at COTbase.com. And if you're interested in a more detailed analysis, just check out our subscription service at COTbase.com and you'll find a lot of great things over there. New type of COT reports and other data types, futures and options, for instance. You can do your own historical analysis by choosing older report dates. So a lot of great functions. Advise you to check it out. So thanks very much for your attention. I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.